On today's Daily Strike, the Lightning host the Boston Bruins this afternoon, looking for their 8th straight home win. This is the latest news and notes on the Tampa Bay Lightning for Saturday, March 8th, 2025. I'm Steve Versnick. The Lightning were not happy with their play on Thursday in their 6-5 win over Buffalo. Zemgus Girgensons on what they need to improve on today versus Boston.
Yeah, just giving up the odd man rushes. I think when we were winning, we're limited on giving up the odd mans. And yesterday, they had, 3 2-on-1s in the first period. So, that's clearly just being above guys and having good F3.
Andrei Vasilevskiy earned his 30th win Thursday night for the 8th straight season. He's just the third goalie in NHL history to accomplish that. The others are Martin Brodeur and Patrick Waugh. Brayden Point's riding a 4-game point streak. He's just 4 goals shy from 300 in his career. Brendan Hagel has 70 points this season for the second straight year. He's just 5 points from his career high of 75 points that he set last season. After his hat trick Thursday night, Jake Guentzel now has 32 goals on the season. He is the second fastest Lightning player to reach 30 goals in his first season with the team. Brian Bradley scored 30 goals in 42 games in the inaugural season of 1992-1993. Victor Hedman didn't practice on Friday after he missed most of the game Thursday. Assistant coach Jeff Blashill did not have an update on his status for today. Brayden Point, Anthony Cirelli, Brandon Hagel, and Jake Guentzel all did not practice as well. They took body maintenance days. It was the first practice for the newest Bolts, Yanni Gourde and Oliver Bjorkstrand. Jeff Blashill on their adjustments.
Obviously Yanni's coming back, but it had been a number of years, and so even with Yanni, I think being able to hear from Ryan again, and for Oliver to be able to know the type of leadership that he's coming into with Mac, with Hetty, with the crew, I think had to feel good if I'm Oliver. And when guys change teams, it can be hard at times, and whether it's in trades, certainly in trades, even in free agency, and so I think getting comfortable is really important, and when you have guys like Mac and reach out to him and help him get comfortable right away, the quicker Oliver gets comfortable, the better he'll play.
Ryan McDonough on getting these guys acclimated.
Start to feel that closeness of a team that cares for one another. The buy-in that we all have, and like I said, the importance of making sure everybody's feels value and has a role on this team. And we're all striving towards that one goal. We all want to call ourselves Stanley Cup champions, and it takes all the little things add up to a big thing in the end. And like I said, getting a new guy accustomed to our team, our city, it all plays a big role.
Today is the third of 4 meetings between the Lightning and Bruins this season. Tampa Bay won 4-1 in January at Amalie Arena. Then they lost 6-2 just 5 days later in Boston. The teams will wrap up their series 1 week from tonight in Boston. This is a much different Bruins team than they've previously faced, as they traded Trent Frederick, Charlie Coyle, Brandon Carlo, and Brad Marchand ahead of yesterday's trade deadline. The Lightning hosting the Bruins this afternoon. Puck drop scheduled for 3:15 p.m. Eastern. Our radio pregame coverage gets underway at 2:30 on 102.5 The Bone and the Lightning mobile app. If you're watching the game, it'll be on ABC.
This day in Lightning history.
It was on this date in 2004 that the Lightning tied Detroit 1-1. That clinched the Southeast Division for the second consecutive season. It was the first time in team history they accomplished back-to-back division titles. Frederick Modin scored the only goal, and Nikolai Javy-Bulin made 28 saves. That game is the franchise's last tie of record. The Syracuse Crunch lost 4-1 to the Utica Comets. Matt Tompkins stopping 26 of 29 shots. Syracuse's lone goal came from Connor Geekie on the power play. The Crunch will close out their 3-game road swing at Wilkes-Barre Scranton on Sunday. The American Hockey League suspended Crunch forward Maxime Groshev 10 games for using racially insensitive language directed at an opponent during their game against Rochester on March 1st. He has already served 2 games of that suspension and can return to the lineup on March 30th. Orlando Solar Bears, they're back in action tonight. They'll host the Greenville Swamp Rabbits at 7 p.m. If you like the Daily Strike or any of our podcasts on the Lightning Audio Network, please let us know on social media at Bolts Radio, or you can leave us a 5-star review in your favorite podcast app, or if you'd like to email us, it's radio@tampabaylightning.com. Thank you for listening to the Daily Strike for Saturday, March 8th, 2025. I'm Steve Versnick, where every day is hockey day.